Y'all, it's late in this Cajun Ninja house, but I told you I was coming with it. Homemade beignets. So, since it's the night before, I gotta get that dough made so we can let it rise. But I gotta be kinda quiet. All my youngins are sleeping. So y'all stick around. I'm about to knock this out. Ooh, what you say, Alex? That's Alex the alligator, y'all. Got all of our ingredients over here, boy. Time to get crack-a-lacking. All right, so first up, 6 cups of all-purpose flour, half a cup of lukewarm water, 1 cup of whole milk, 1 block of softened cream cheese, 1 stick of softened salted butter, 1 1/4 ounce packet of active dry yeast, 1/2 cup of sugar, 3 raw eggs, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay guys, so first up, you want to get your yeast here and pour it in your 1/2 cup of water. We're going to let that dissolve in there for about 10 minutes, get it activated. So while that is soaking over there, we're going to go ahead and this flour right here, dump our 1/2 cup of sugar. Then we're going to take a fork and just kind of mix it around, you know. Get the sugar blended really well in that flour. Okay, next we're going to do the same thing with our teaspoon of salt. Just get it all up in there. Then grab your fork and blend it in there really good. Okay guys, our yeast has been soaking long enough. So now we're going to add everything in. Gonna go ahead and throw your eggs in. Your softened cream cheese. Your softened butter. Your cup of whole milk. And your yeast. Now go ahead and get your hands up in that. Oh, and make sure you wash them first. Good job. Here we go.
I can't afford to give up now. I don't want to give in. We got too much riding on this to start over again. Sometime we're up now, sometime we're low. There ain't too much we can't overcome, and baby, I know that it's all right. It's okay. Said it's all right. Yeah, we can find a way. You're my lady, and I'm your man. We're gonna work with what we got and do the best we can. So come on, baby, take my hand. We're gonna slide right through this world into the promised land.
All right, guys. So once the dough is kind of coming off your hands a lot easier, that's when you know you've mixed it in pretty good. You may want to pound it out a little more just to make sure all dry ingredients have been blended in well. But this seems to be pretty good. So we're going to mold this into a shape and then put it on a pan so we can get it in the fridge. This is about what we're looking for right here. Just layered it over the top of some saran wrap on a pan. I'm going to put another little sheet of saran wrap over the top to keep some moisture in, and then we're going to move it to the fridge. All right. See you in the morning, dough boy.
It's just sometime in life now, we all get scared. You ain't gotta worry, baby, I'll be right there. Sometime we're up now, sometime we're low. There ain't too much we can't overcome, and baby, I know that it's all right. Said it's okay.
Boy, it never fails. Those kids are always climbing in my bed and taking my blanket. Let's take a look at this dough. The dough has risen. All right, guys, we about to get cracking. Okay, so first off, I'm getting about 1.5 inches of oil heated on the stove here. That's some vegetable oil. I want to get it good and fired up so that way when I drop the beignets, they start frying right away. Okay, so once that's been heating up for about 20 minutes, we'll move on to our dough over here that we have taken out of the fridge. We have lightly dusted our countertop here. We're going to punch this out, kind of flatten it up, and then we're going to start rolling it. There we go. And I'll drop it once on one side, kind of punch it out like this. Then I'll drop it on the other side, get some flour on it, so that way it don't stick all over the surface. There we go. Okay, so now we want to get this thing rolling. So we got to roll it thin. So look, this may look like a lot of dough for some of y'all. Y'all might be going, man, that's going to make a lot of beignets. But you know what? You just use whatever amounts needed. After you're done feeding your family, you can take the rest of this dough. If you got a vacuum sealer, seal it up, throw it in the freezer. And the next time you want to make beignets, just pull it out, let it defrost. You're good to go. All right, so we're going to trim some edges off of that. Just trying to square it up. Put that dough off to the side. There we go. Okay, so this may appear thin, but we really want it thinner than this. As you can see, it's probably about 1/2 inch thick, maybe a little less. We want it probably about 1/4 of an inch in thickness. I know that's going to seem really thin, but the beignet is going to puff up and it's going to be that perfect consistency. So we roll it out a little bit more. Yeah? I got my little one chatting it up over there. My littlest one. And there we go. That's about it. I'm going to trim it up a little more, and then we'll cut them to the perfect size. You see that real quick. I don't normally do this, but I'm trying to give y'all an idea, a little bit of perspective. That's about it. See, it's real thin. Let's go ahead and knock this out. So I'm going to cut some more edges off because I like some straight edges when I do my beignets. Kind of takes me back to Cafe du Monde itself, which, if you don't know, that is world famous beignets right there. All right, I got the sheet I'm looking for right here. You see all this right here? Just going to ball it up, vacuum seal it, and we'll be good to go for a future date. Got them cut into some perfect little squares here. Let's get frying. Okay, so before we get frying here, off to the side, you want to layer some paper towels in a large tray. I got 1/2 that's dry and 1/2 that's layered with a little bit of powdered sugar, which is the key to some good beignets. Furthermore, I also have this little shaker right here that I'm going to dust the tops of them with. Here we go. Woo, look at them puffing up right away over there, boy. Oh, they're going to be good. Okay, so when you start to see them form some brown on the side, I'm going to go ahead and flip them over. There you go, that good golden color right there, boy. Woo-hoo! Oh, that looks good. All right, now you want to start removing them. Ooh, and there you have it, boy. Okay, so Once these have sat for a second, just to get some of that oil drained off of them, I like to take them, move them to this layer over here just to get a nice little bit of powdered sugar on the bottoms. And then I'm going to dust them off. You know what? This video is missing something. Paya! Now we cooking. All right, so I take the shaker here, just dust them off real good. You can put whatever your desired amount is. Most people like a lot though. So my little shaker here, it gets caught up in here sometimes too, so it might take me a bit. But this is pretty much it, guys. This is Beignets. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The first batch is done. My little girls are about to knock these out. Well, that's a wrap, y'all. Beignets. Y'all wanted them. I delivered. So go ahead, get cooking. Let me know how they come out. I really appreciate all of y'all tuning in. Y'all stay tuned for more. Paya!
I don't wanna give in. We got too much riding on this to start over again.
Look at his mouth. All right, bug. Give you a bite. Oh, you got a little something right here. Hey, feel that? Oh, look at that.
So come on, baby, take my hand. We're gonna slide right through this world into the